Today I made Nigerian Jollof Rice for the first time and it turned out so well. So come along and let me show you how I made it. In this video we're gonna make this one, Nigerian Jollof Rice, one of the best in Africa. And I will be asking you too there about your opinion too. Now let's dive into cooking. What I did was wash my chicken nicely and bring it out and then seasoning it well, because this is going to be the main step number one. We're doing it, and then I pour my spices. I don't even like measure because I just measure on my eyes like they usually do back in the olden time. And we went ahead, we put all the spices I knew they support to go. All these spices here are very good and nice. Some are for chicken, some are for rice later on. And it's really good. I just seasoning on one way and it was so good. This dish is amazing and good. So as I put my spices in there, I just pour them into Hali. Just seasoning well. But if you don't like too much seasoning, it's okay. You can just only put like 2 to 3 is fine. You can just put jollof rice seasoning like he does have his own seasoning. But you can use a red bell pepper like paprika, like smoked paprika, and other spices like bay leaf, and then cinnamon, and black pepper, and some herb you like, and salt. Don't forget. As you do that, it's gonna be so perfect and good. You just measure it in your eyes, because this play the role in the food, in the rice we're gonna be making later. And when you're done, just mix it. Don't worry about the water there, because we're just gonna be pouring water anyway and cook it for 20 minutes. That is the goal here. Now I'm pouring water, and I will be lighting up my stove, and then pour the water on my pot, and then I will be transfer it to the other side of the stove so it can cook properly. And there we go. But you have to make it with a larger pot, because this seemed to be like later on seemed to be more like enough food. Do you like it like a small one? You can just use a small pot, but me, I'm using a bigger pot. And for the ingredient, we're using red bell pepper 4 pieces, and tomatoes 5 pieces, and 1 chunk of onion, and then garlic, chunk of garlic, a bit of them. Or you like, can just put the entire thing, and you can just cut them for the quick result. But if you prefer, you can just pour them in there. It's okay. You don't need to cut them, because we are roasting them, and that's what we are doing. I'm learning like you too. It's my first time making it, and it's turned out so good. Even I wasn't expecting that, knowing that it's my first time making this dish, and it's so good and amazing. Jollof rice is one of the famous food in all about Africa. People make it in a different way, but I choose to make it in a Nigerian way. But this is just a basic. So you're making it for the first time. That's how you should be making it. Just a basic, just step by step basic. Anyone can do this. It's easy, because it's something that you don't have to stress out about it. As long as you have your ingredient, it should be fine. And I pop them there in the oven, roast them very well. I'm gonna give them like 15 minutes so they can roast better. And because I don't want them to like fry later on, I just want it red golden. I just want red golden yellow like that. I don't want it too much red. But if you want too much red, you can pour tomatoes. You can pour tomato sauce, tomato paste. Actually, I mean tomato paste. In the meantime, too, just grab your drain and start removing your chicken in the pot, so you can have that chicken stock later on to use for the rice when we making it later. And now we just only removing this chicken out of the pot, so we can have that delicious stock over there. Don't pour them away. Just keep them aside. I know they look funny, but it's just the spices, the chicken release in there. And now we're going to be using them later on. In the meantime too, I came to cut my onion here. It should be like, you can grab as much you want. Where I come from, we eat a lot of onion, but in the purpose of making this dish especially, I just make a bit. I just cut like 2 onion. That's what I did. And fry them golden brown. When they fry golden brown, I was using olive oil here, but you can use any oil. It doesn't have to be olive oil. It's like any oil is okay. as long oil you like, because we all like different things. You shouldn't like what because of this dish. No, I used like two cup actually, and then I went in later on and put another cup because I feel like 2 cup were not enough, knowing that this dish is famous and is delicious and a lot of people love it, and my kids do love it very well actually. So when we are done roasting them, we just remove them and let them cool off a little bit. Mine, they didn't cool that much because I was in a hurry to do it, knowing because I was going to pick my son up from school, so I wanted as possible done. To let you know, you have to make this in your free time, like Saturday, because this does take a lot of time actually to make. I thought it was gonna be just easy, and it didn't look like it. You have to have your blender in the other side, but hand blender too can do. But I do have this Ninja blender, and I love it. It's so good and it's powerful, blends so nicely and amazingly. But be aware of the noise because it do blend loud, very loud. And this is how it looks so far. And I love this one so much because how it turned out, I wasn't expecting that. Knowing that it was my first time making this jollof fry. And I just wanted to ask a question here. You are watching me from Nigeria or Ghana. I want to ask a question to everyone who knows jollof fry well. Which country make the best jollof fry? That Ghana or Nigeria? Let me know in the comment section because I would love to know, and I'll be sure to put the pin there. And like you can see, my daughter came to help me by just like shaking herself in the fridge, beside the fridge. She loved this one, and she was coming to mommy, and then she just started doing that on the other side. That is my rice. I wash it well, then pour it inside, and now I'm gonna mix it well, and that's what I'm doing. And right here, you don't need to put spices actually. You don't need to put anything because I'm telling you, we did before, we seasoning the chicken really well, and that should be for us now. But if you want, you can put salt. You can taste first and taste the salt out it. Otherwise, don't put anything anymore. Should be just fine like this because all the seasoning you did, the chicken is to the chicken, the rice is going to absorb them. And I feel like the salt I pour was not enough because you just have to just cover the rice. Don't overfill it. Just bring them above the rice a little bit, so it doesn't have to be spilled. So just do like that. But if you're using 2 cup, just put it above the rice and let your rice cook in a lower heat for 45 minutes. When it does, it's going to be steamed like this. And don't open it all the time because it will not burn as long as you're using a white spot. Is a white one because you need to have an iron one or maybe just aluminum one or maybe just this one. It would be good. Make sure you grab that special pot you always keep there. You don't use all the time because this dish is very special, very special. And you can see this is my new pot. I buy this. It's special for this dish actually because all I have a stainless pot like this one. And they do go well with this, but mine are very small, not too, they are not large, but I did want a large one. That is number 5, actually, you may ask. The pot was number 5, and it's about 11 liter point something there. And that is the oil I'm using to fry the chicken we did. So in the meantime, now I will grab that and put it on the other side. And just let your oil heat first. You can test it with the garlic so it can give that aroma you are looking for. And in the meantime, like this, just grab your chicken and pour it. You feel like it's hot enough to fry your chicken. And this chicken, we're going to be eating it with. But you can go with a turkey leg or turkey breast to use, and you can fry that one. But for me, I choose this wing because they are easy to cook. And for someone who's learning it for the first time or trying it for the first time, you don't need to go heavily because it can be really difficult to manage. But now I know the step and I know it came out really well. Next time I will try with a turkey leg like they normally do. And as Nigerian, they do with a big part of chicken, like big piece of chicken. But because this was my first time and I didn't know what to do, because I do watch their video, but I tried this one instead. And someone who told me like I can make it, he said that just do the basic way, like the way they started, like for a new beginner. Because like we know, every country is different how they make their food. Even our family members sometimes they make food differently, and it depends with how delicious it is. Look at my chicken is golden brown, and you remove them, and you let them drain a little bit, and then you will serve it with your chicken. Actually, you serve it with your rice. That's how you're gonna serve it with, and it should be amazing and beautiful. If you love South Sudanese dishes or African dishes, you you will like this video coming up right there, and I will see you there too. And you love South Sudanese dishes. There's many of them in this channel. You can just click these two video over there, and they will take you right to the channel, and you might watch as much you like. But you'll find this video you find this video educational or interesting. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will appreciate it, guys. Thank you for sticking around to this time. And now we should test our dish. And first, we're gonna serve ourselves before tasting it, and that's what we're doing. Look how steamy this dish is, and look how gold and red it is, like yellow, like orange actually. The color is more like orange because of the camera. But outside, it wasn't like that. It was a bit red. But we all know the camera does tend to change things sometimes. But not that much. But I still love the color. But the food was so full with flavor. Delicious. Try it and let me know in the comment section. And now, this is the dish. We serve ourselves. And now let's just taste the food and rate it. And just rate this dish. What will you give this dish? There I am, guys. That is me. That is the person who cook, and this is the person who do this video every single week. I do videos here. I don't show myself knowing my place is too small. But now I think I will be doing that, so you guys can know me too, and we can connect here. Thank you.